When you don't wear makeup, you have the homely look, the maid look, or the around the way girl look. Which category do you fall in? And the reason I said the maid, although maids make money, is because they have to be very conservative. They don't need makeup. They need to have their hair pinned back. They're there to do their work and go. Around the way girl look means I'll give her a two-piece, a blunt, and she'll kick it in the car. The homely look. I ain't gotta take her nowhere. And if I do take her somewhere where they have a la carte and they bring out a glass where the bubbles are jumping at the top of the glass, she's going to be open like a book. And we're only at a Thai restaurant. She doesn't even realize this is not Michelin star. So this is why I want y'all to upgrade the look. Proximity will give you what a Pinterest board, a TikTok reel, and an Instagram photo could never give you. You can't be what you do not see. You can't be what you never experience. Let me explain what I mean. So yesterday I went out to a beautiful restaurant. Ambiance amazing, service excellent, the vibes beautiful. So many people are watching the life that they want. They're living vicariously through others, but they're never experiencing that life. They're not putting themselves in those settings. They're binge watching aesthetic TikTok, luxury TikTok, soft girl life TikTok, luxury vlogs, but they're staying on the couch, hoping that the lifestyle is going to jump off the screen and jump onto them. And it won't. Here's the truth. Proximity will give you what a Pinterest board can't. You don't shift your mindset. You don't shift your lifestyle. You don't shift who you are by just watching. Not saying a motivational video can't help. You make a change by physically putting your nervous system in a space that forces you to elevate. Well, Ash, what does that mean? It means that your body needs to feel what it's like to be at ease. Your body needs to experience what it feels like to be around wealth, abundance, and around people who expect more out of life. You can't just get that from a screen, a TikTok video. That's something Google calls environmental calibration. That means when you're in a room, in a luxurious space, your standards rise without you even trying. If you want to change your life, if you want to change your mindset, stop scrolling all day. You don't need another vision board. You don't need another affirmation. You don't even need another video like this. You need to start placing yourself in the environments. I don't care how uncomfortable you are. I don't care how intimidating it may be. You got to get over it. Don't you want to level up? Don't you want a better life? You need proximity. That's going to activate your next level up. Follow me for more videos like this and feel free to schedule a one-on-one.
A man asked me for coffee today after work, and I politely told him no, and then brought myself to McAllister's, where I got this croissant, this grilled chicken sandwich, and an entire bowl of broccoli cheddar soup and a Dr. Pepper for under $25. Now, I'm not going to argue with you about how you like to date, just like I don't want you to argue with me about how I like to date. But coffee is never going to be an option for me. And just like I respect your choice to coffee, respect mine to not coffee.
What do you wear to a coffee shop cafe date? A dress and heels. So he knows you shouldn't have been going to coffee and croissants. That's what I want you to wear. A dress and some heels, overdress. So then he goes, you know what? As a matter of fact, I made reservations across the street. We're going to go get some Japanese. I'm out of place. Wait, she don't belong here. She don't belong in here sipping on a $4, $3 cup of coffee. Okay, $5 if he let you get the mocha choker. Let me take her to a nice little lunch. Overdress, 6-inch heels, stiletto, smelling good, hair fresh, dress on, pop the tag, and walk in. Oh, we're just meeting here to go to the date. Okay. Oh, yeah, we are. I always say this, if you're not around people who remind you who you are, then you will forget. I will say that again. If you're not around people who remind you of who you are, you will forget. You will start blending in, you will start picking up their habits, and you will lose your focus. Actually, what helps you sustain your consistency? I want more. I want better. I want more and I want better. I'm always thinking there's more to life. There's more to grow. And I would say the few people that I do have around me, they are big fish. They're doing things that they need to do. They're grinding, they're hustling, they're achieving big goals. And also the thought can be too, there's people out there who are not as qualified as you, don't have your degrees, your smarts, your know-how, and they're killing it. They're making millions of dollars, multi-millions, billions. They're doing the things. They're taking risks. So that's why it's also too to get around people and to have a circle of people, not just friends, to have friends you can talk to and be around, but have friends around you who are going to motivate you to push and be a better version of yourself. I always say this, if you're not around people who remind you who you are, then you will forget. I will say that again. If you're not around people who remind you of who you are, you will forget. You will start blending in, you will start picking up their habits, and you will lose your focus. That's why you also have to curate your feed. Make sure you're following certain people. Make sure you're around certain people. Make sure you're listening to certain things that feed your mind, remind you of your goals. That's very important. All she did was walk into a room, and it made the other girls in the room want to fight her. Not because she did anything, simply because she walked in. Take a look.
I just got a question. What you wanted to tell me earlier?
We're not gonna do that in front of the whole room. I think that was a private conversation between y'all.
I just asked her a question.
I'm saying I think that was between like y'all.
But this was between me and her though.
I just simply just said that, and y'all need to do that in front of the whole fucking room. So y'all need to make no.
I think that you're cute, but I didn't like how you came in like snooty and shit. Okay. I didn't like that. Okay. What's snooty? I didn't. Snooty mean like.
Like it's working for the conversation because I didn't do anything to make her feel like that.
No, you didn't make me feel anything.
Who she made feel like that?
No, you didn't. You didn't make me feel anything.
No,
They called her bougie, snobby, and fake simply because she walked in knowing who she was with her head held high. Here's the bigger message for all the women and all the young girls watching. Number one, if you walk into a room and immediately people try to humble you or come for you, you're in the wrong room. And it's not because you're doing too much. It's simply because they're doing too little. I want you guys to remember this. Real confidence threatens people who haven't built their own. Number two, if you give people enough rope, they will themselves. That means you don't need to defend yourself. Don't say anything. Just allow them to talk, and they will tell on themselves. They will admit to you how much they dislike you, how much of a hater they truly are. Because when your aura is so strong, your insecurities can't hide for so long. So stay quiet and let the haters expose themselves as they did in the video. Number three, let moments like this be a reminder of who you are and how much power you carry. You're not the problem, you are the mirror. Some people just can't handle their reflection because when you're standing next to them, it's a reminder of who they are not. If you ever find yourself in a room similar to this or in a situation similar to this, don't shrink, don't perform, don't downplay who you are, just smile because you know who you are. And let this also be a reminder that this environment, these people, no longer align with who I am and where I am in my life. So it's time for me to level up and find people who are doing the things and appreciate the things that I do.